Alright y'all, what's going on guys? Back again with another video, back again with another video, back again with another video. So when you see this gorgeous and handsome face, might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So in today's video, I had some really crazy news regarding Pokemon Go. Well, it's also regarding Niantic also. But before I jump into that, this is the video that we've all been waiting for. The one I was talking about that I've actually was a little late on. Well, this is that video. So, and it regards Eevee and the Lugia. So you guys already know about this. So this is the disclaimer part. So if you guys don't want to watch it, you can fast forward to the end to watch the newest stuff. Really? The cops ruined my promo? Anyway. With that being said, guys, yeah, but hopefully you guys will actually still watch my whole video. So guys, we're not gonna jump into that video now. We're gonna jump into that video right now. Let's go. Alright guys, so basically, like I stated, this is the event that I was supposed to announce a while back. Like I said, all of you, well, most of you, if not all of you, already knows about the Eevee Community Day event. I never put the video out, but I'm gonna still put it out just because, well, I'm supposed to, or I want to rather. But anyhow, this is about the Eevee Community Day, and for those of you that don't know, which you probably should, like I said, this is the Eevee Community Days, which is supposed to start August 11th through the 12th. Now, like I said, I never gave my input on it, so I'm giving it now. But just before I continue, just know that there's YouTubers that they don't forget. It's just sometimes they don't have time to put the video up, and most people try to unsubscribe because they haven't gotten it out yet. But if you really rocking with a YouTuber, a specific YouTuber or whatever, no matter what the content is, basically, you should give them a chance, because like it takes time for them to, you know, juggle whatever they have outside of YouTube, plus putting up videos to, you know, satisfy their fans. So people think YouTube is not that hard, and it actually is, because like I said, you got to juggle different things outside YouTube as well. But anyway, back to this. So basically here, I'm gonna put my input, since I didn't. This is about the Eevee Community Day. Like I said, starts August 11th through the 12th. Now, it says, as of teasing Gen 4 with the appearance of the 3 Gen 4 starters in an image wasn't enough, Niantic announced yesterday that Eevee, not yesterday, but a couple days ago, obviously, that Eevee would be the star of the next Community Day on August 11th through the 12th. Considering that Eevee has 2 evolutions in Gen 4, one could bet that Niantic will be releasing Gen 4 very soon, possibly Professor Willow's birthday on July 21st. In case you were wondering, no, we did not make a typo when we wrote Community Days in the announcement, Niantic clearly stated. On Saturday, August 11th and Sunday, August 12th, Eevee will appear in the wild more frequently for 3 hours each day. And that'll be also great because Eevee has more counterparts, well, evolution forms than the regular Pokemon. So basically, they have Espeon, Umbreon, Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. And in a minute, I'm going to show you their shiny variants, because now, instead of just us having just one Community Day, we're having actually 2. So technically, we're having like 6 hour Community Day, which I believe they should just have it for like the whole entire day. This way, it covers the whole 6 hours, since there's 24 hours in a day. Unless they want to actually make 48 hours, they would give us both the days and then make it the whole day for both days. That would be even better. But you know, we get what we get, and hopefully there's some of us that are happy with this. Now it says, considering that Eevee will soon have 8 evolutions, it will make sense that Niantic decided to extend the length of Community Day for August, like I mentioned. Now trainers will be able to enjoy a very well-deserved 3 times catch Stardust bonus, while lures will last for 3 hours. The special move still is to be announced. Now, Eevee and its evolutions will all appear more frequently in the wild. Now, it says, with all this, we did not even mention the fact that Shiny Eevee will be available. How awesome is this? to know more about Eevee Community Days and see what Eevee and its evolutions look like, check out the full analysis and coverage right here. Now, most of you guys already did that, so I'm not going to add that in the link below. So, with that being said, this is exciting. This is actually better than the Dratini event and the Larvitar event, and people have been loving those two events thus far. Now, with this event, we're gonna see shiny Eevee, we're gonna see Vaporeon, and the rest of its evolution lines. And now they was mentioning that there may not be a shiny Eevee, but I mean, it'll make sense. But then again, it won't make sense, because if the evolution forms are already spawning as the shiny variants, then this will be the first of its kind, because no Pokemon has ever appeared in its shiny evolve form as its shiny part or shiny counterpart. You guys understand what I'm saying? So yeah, so basically that'll be pretty cool. So we'll have to see if there's gonna be any shiny Eevees. If not, then you know, it's just not. But it'll be cool to have regular Eevee, shiny Eevee, its evolution line, plus the shiny variants out there, because it'll make it that much fun, especially if it's going to be 6 hours, 3 days for Saturday and 3 days for Sunday. So that's going to wrap that part up here about Eevee. But before I do wrap it up, I want to show you the shiny variants of the evolution lines. Alright, so basically here you have Umbreon, Vaporeon, and these are all the shiny counterparts. Flareon, which actually is like a lighter or darker brown version of Eevee. Ghost White Eevee. Jolteon, which is like a tiny, like a lime green, and this is like a dark green, which is Jolteon and Espeon. So those are all for those of you that don't know, that's what all the shiny forms of Eevee look like. So basically, with that said, in order to, if there is a shiny Eevee, what you want to do is do the whole name thing. But people were saying that that may not work because it was already used. So we're gonna have to basically just wait until August the 11th and 12th to see how this is gonna go about. So yeah, guys, stay tuned, because I also want to talk about Lugia. And like I said in the intro, like you guys already knew about this, is already old, but I'm still gonna get this out here. And like I said also in the intro, stay tuned to the end, because I have some really new news to inform you guys about regarding Niantic. So if you want to fast forward this, apologize about that, guys. Anyway, if you want to skip this or fast forward this part, then I mean, if you don't really care about this part, then that's up to you. But make sure you watch to the end, because like I said, there's some new news regarding Niantic. So guys, stay tuned. Actually, guys, I forgot to mention one quick thing. So obviously the featured Pokemon is Eevee. Exclusive move is Unknown. Not to be confused with the Pokemon. No, but the bonus is, like it always is, the 3-time catch Stardust, and bonus is 3-hour lures. Obviously, you guys already know the date, August 11th to the 12th, 2018, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. CEST. So you got to basically check your time zones, but it's going to basically be the same as all the rest. If you're in the States, it's from 2 to 5, and so on and so on. So, guys, now stay tuned for Lugia. Alright, guys, so now, last week, Lugia basically returned for the Go Fest event, and basically, you were able to catch Lugia all over again. Some people were saying Lugia, we keep getting Lugia, but I mean, I think it's good, because some people basically have a hard time catching Lugia. I remember when Lugia first dropped, people were having a hard time catching it. Like, people like me, that was like one of my hardest Pokemon to ever catch. But then when they released their shiny counterpart, I mean, it makes it that much more greater, because it was something new. Like, I wish I could have took part in that event, but I couldn't, because I couldn't find anybody to raid with. Plus, I had to work all at the same time. So hopefully Lugia will make its return, and I will be able to catch more shiny Lugia, because for right now, I only have one shiny Lugia that I've caught when the last time before this time was when they dropped shiny Lugia. So, but I was lucky enough to actually capture that Lugia. But now you guys see why people spoof, because sometimes they gotta work, sometimes they just don't have the time. So if they spoof and they're like on their lunch break, they can actually spoof to certain events like Santa Monica Pier or Pier 39, or somewhere in New York where raids constantly go on. So this way you don't have to really wait for anybody. But that's a whole nother topic. So now, basically, I'm not gonna really read through it. I'm just gonna basically sum it up. So basically, July 14th and 15th. Basically, what happened was, like I just said, you know, that's when Lugia was available. Before I continue, I just want to hope that everybody else caught their shiny Lugias or try to catch shiny Lugia or Lugia in general, because there's some people who still haven't have their Lugia, period. And then also, tier 1 to 4 raid bosses might be shaken up a bit as well if we consider the scissor that was applied a Stardust reward in the Game Master file. Here's what shiny Lugia looks like compared to its normal sprite. So basically, this is what it looks like. So obviously, you guys already know normal Lugia, and we got shiny Lugia right here. And obviously, you guys already knew about shiny plus or minus. I already made a video about that, so it wasn't no big deal. So yeah, it was really nothing really that great about Lugia. But yeah, it was just basically that was on July 14th to 15th. Regice basically took a short vacation so people can catch their shiny Lugia and their normal Lugia. But yeah, so that's basically gonna wrap this part of the video up. There's also something I want to share also that I forgot to mention. But like I said, you guys already know, and you should already know now. So guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, so basically, as you're already watching this, you guys already know that yesterday was actually the last day of Regice raids, which now, as you're watching this, you should be able to see Registeel raids, which is supposed to, I believe, last until, I believe, the 16th. Yeah, so we're going to jump into that. So basically, it's, well, we're finally there, aren't we? Regice is scheduled to leave the raid scene today, which was yesterday, so maybe your last chance to snag a good one. We're expecting Regirock as the next tier 5 raid, which is not Regirock, it's actually Registeel. Next tier 5 raid boss, and we've updated our raid guides accordingly. Alright guys, so basically, now you should be seeing Registeel in raid battles starting today. Basically, it's Pokemon Go legendary Pokemon Registeel available starting today, available in raid battles until August 16th. So you have until August 16th to capture your Registeel. Now, hopefully at some point they'll release the shiny variants, which will actually be pretty cool. I believe it's in the meta already. I think I made a video about that a while ago. But yeah. Also, with that being said, there's also 2 new Pokemon, Alolan Pokemon, might I add, that are actually in raid battles. I'm gonna show you that, guys, in a quick minute. Alright guys, so the first up is Alolan Executor, which has been added to raids along with Alolan Curlier and a few others I'm going to be mentioning. Now, so first up is Alolan Executor, which most people who have been playing the game this summer already have. It was one of the first Alolan forms to show up, and it was everywhere for its first few days. It doesn't matter. Alolan Executor is still great. It's a palm tree version of the standard Executor that's so tall it can fit on the Pokedex, that it can't fit on the Pokedex or the cat screen. It's not easy to make funny, but Alolan Executor manages it. Now, next we have Alolan Raichu, a version of the Pikachu evolution that's mostly the same except for the fact that it's surfing on its own tail in a January fashion. We were wondering how we were going to get this one in game because there's no Alolan version of Pikachu, which is much more commonly found in the wild, so there's your answer. You can get your Alolan Raichu from a tier 3 raid, and its electric typing means it won't be terrible practice for Zapdos tomorrow, which Zapdos will be making its debut as its shiny form tomorrow. And now, last but not least, like I had already stated, Curlier is in the one of the tier raid bosses along with Donphan, and I believe that's it. But anyway, here says the best for last. However, Alolan Marowak is a real sight to behold, twirling a flaming green baton in place of the relatively undistinguished femur its Kanto predecessor holds. Now remember, there's no Alolan Cubone, there's only Alolan Marowak. Now, Alolan Marowak is one of the more striking Alolan designs in the game. Even if nothing can really beat Alolan Diglett, you'll need some help taking down this tier 3 raid, but I imagine you'll find plenty both today and tomorrow. So basically, Alolan Marowak is tier 3, and Alolan Pikachu is also tier 3, along with Alolan Executor, along with Curlia, and I believe Donphan. But yeah, so basically, that's pretty cool, because a lot of people didn't know how we was gonna actually get these rest of the Alolans presented to us, but now that we found out that we're getting, that we finally have Alolan Raichu and Alolan Marowak, that's pretty cool. And remember, there's no Alolan Pikachu also. So there's no Alolan Pikachu and no Alolan Cubone. So, and I remember I stated that in one of my older videos. But anyway, so basically, we're gonna go into the last topic before I wrap this video up. Alright guys, so real quickly, it was just discovered yesterday that Pokemon Go released an unknown event at the San Diego for Comic-Con. So basically, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but basically saying several days ago during Pokemon Go 2018 Go Fest, Niantic, they added the question mark unknown at Go Fest, and now just yesterday they basically released the word San Diego Comic Con or something like that to, I guess, to basically help out, or so this way people have things to catch when they attend the Comic-Con. That's what I'm saying. So basically, you have a chance to capture your unknowns if you don't already. Like I said, I have all 26. I'm just waiting for my last unknown, which is the question mark, because I already have my exclamation point. So yeah, these are all the unknown letters, and you can get ones that spell out San Diego. And you can also, I believe it's just S and then the D, and then Comic-Con. But it's not, I don't think it's actually spelled out San Diego like that. It's just yes, D, and what spells out Comic-Con. Along, they might even have the question mark there. Who knows? But if you're already there, or if the event's still going on or whatever, then you have your chance to actually capture your unknown spawns. It might be over by today. I don't know. But we'll have to, well, we all know it's an increasing chance, but anyway, so, but it doesn't say. So basically, if you're a spoofer, if you have tickets, if you live in the San Diego area, I suggest you go there, capture unknowns if you don't already have it. If you already have it, you just want to catch it, because at some point Niantic is going to release the shiny forms, we just don't know when. That will be a big deal, very, very big deal to a lot of people. But guys, that's gonna wrap this part of the video up, and I have one more piece of information to share with you guys before I wrap this video up, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so basically this is gonna wrap the video up right here. It says, trainers, a lot has happened in the past 24 hours, especially with Niantic's recent reveal of how discipline measures, also known as ban policy, works for players who are breaking the terms of service. Let's see what's new in the charming world of Pokemon Go. So now, Niantic is really putting the brakes on spoofing. So basically here it says Niantic reveals a 3-strike ban policy. Pokemon Go official support page has been updated with a new article titled 3-strike disciplinary policy, which officially details how bans work in Pokemon Go. Here's the breakdown. So strike 1 is the warning, which the effects is rare spawns are hidden, and you can't get a new EX raid pass, and the duration is for 7 whole days. Now, that's really a big deal to me, since I do spoof, I'm not gonna lie. You know, but then again, who really doesn't? Like, spoofing is not really a big deal. Like, you're not really messing with anything. But anyway, long story short, but you know, people gonna find a way around this. So anyway, if you're a spoofer, keep spoofing. You know, just try to do it where you can kind of get around this. So basically, it lasts for like 7 days. Then you have right here, strike 2, which is suspension, which you lose access to your Pokemon Go account with no bypass, and it's for 30 days. And then strike 3, you all guys already know, it's like a job, termination. You permanently lose your access to your Pokemon Go account, and it can be appealed, but it has a complete investigation will take place permanently. So that's the duration, it's permanent. So basically, his Niantic has also shared that not everyone will be offered 3 strikes, as some actions may result in immediate account termination. As for what is considered cheating, the list is fairly straightforward: falsifying location, GPS location spoofing, and accessing Pokemon Go clients or backends in unauthorized manner include through the use of third-party software or add-ons. In other words, it's paramount that you do not use IV checkers that connect directly to Niantic servers or any services that require your Pokemon Go login. These services will result in ban offenses. As for the effects of this post, it is yet to be seen how and when these will be applied, or in other words, will a new ban wave happen as a follow-up to the publication of this article on NIA's support website. So, basically, as you already know, termination, permanent loss of your Pokemon Go account, it sucks to spoofers, because spoofing shouldn't be a big deal. Like, how's it bothering any other Pokemon Go player? That's why, if you notice, you can't see other trainers. Like on the original games, you can see the other trainers like moving around. I mean, it wasn't people who were playing the game, but it was like in-game trainers that wanted to battle you, and they was actually, you know, you could actually see them. That's part of the reason why Niantic is not going to add that into Pokemon Go, because people will know your location, they'll know where you're at. So, with that being said, you just gotta ride the wave and see what's like, to find a new way around this, because you know people gonna find a new way around this, and it's gonna be on social media, and most likely I'll be one of them. So, you know, so spoofing is gonna continue, whether or not it's a loss of your account or not. But guys, that's gonna basically wrap this video up. Make sure you guys like, comment, sub, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Comment down below, smack a like on this video, push notification bell so you can stay updated on my latest videos. Turn post notifications on so you can also stay updated on my latest videos. And as always, guys, keep your head up, be strong, be humble, and remember to always be blessed. And I'm out. Peace.